So it's time to mount those boards. So I won't be able to actually show you the drilling because I want to do it carefully and I can't hold the camera and do it properly. But basically I want to mount the ShiftOut board and add another mount for the relay. So I'll do that now. So, success. Now I got to put the screws in. However, I've come to realize that I don't, for the life of me, remember where I placed the hex wrenches from 2 years ago. So that's going to be the next task. Stand by. Success. Gotta give it to myself from 2 years ago. I was smart enough to put them all in one place. So that's good. Okay, so yeah, so I've got the holes in. There's not really much to show you there, but I'll mount the screws and then follow up.
So I know you can barely tell, but I've got a screw in here, another screw on the relay board here, and a second screw for the ShiftOut here. So now I'm going to add the spacer / washers. Okay, so another bit of complication. See the lip of the side rail here? That actually turns out to be just, I don't know, a millimeter or so taller than the thickness of my nylon plastic washers. So in order to get an even lay on the board, I'm going to have to shave the at least one side of each washer that butts up against the side rail down a bit, just so I can get a nice clean fit.
So that's what I'm talking about. It's a bit tedious, as you can probably imagine, and in the future I might reconsider mounting the screw holes right next to the channel. But remember how I mentioned I can be a perfectionist at times? Well, okay. Exhibit A.
So there we go. We've got the washers in. So I don't know if you can tell, but there are actually 3 here. The top one is not rounded because it actually makes it over the channel. But this one, for example, is just the one. So that one is shaved to fit the channel. And there's only one on this one and this one because that's for the ShiftOut. And the pins on the back of the ShiftOut are actually pretty small, whereas the pins on the relay board are quite tall. So I've got to put 3 washers, it seems, in order for it to clear the ends of the kind of the back pins. I'm not sure what they're formally called. So now it's just a matter of mounting the board. And there we have it. They're nicely mounted, and when I tap on them, they don't move. I don't have nuts on the ends of the screws there yet, but it's holding quite well without them for now. I probably don't need a nut on each one of the screws. Probably 1 or 2 on a big board, and maybe even just 1 on a small board like the ShiftOut will be sufficient. But yeah, now that's nicely mounted and secure and well off the baseboard, the floor, the whatever, plastic, and that should prevent sparks or short circuits like I experienced earlier this week. So yeah, I feel really good about it. Looks good, mounted nicely, and pretty clean. Great. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, so definitely making progress now. I hope you can tell the board is looking much more organized. The wires are still a little bit in disarray, but almost all of the boards are now mounted with StandOffs, of course, and they're looking really nice and solid. I haven't actually screwed down with nuts yet, just because I will more than likely have to move things around. But at least now the wiring is a little bit more secure, and I can worry a little bit less about another short circuit and focus more on the programming and actually testing stuff out. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. Okay, I'll follow up again. Cheers.